All right, well, welcome back to the New York Giants slow sim rebuild. We are coming off a win against the Commanders, 23-21 on the road. Jackson Dart was very good. 307 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions in his opening game of his career. Only 10 carries for Scadaboo. I wish we had more. Hopefully we get more. But 10 carries for 83 yards is really good, of course. They get 6 for 20 from Jackson. And then Malik Neighbors and Wan'Dale Robinson. This is what you love to see. Our best players on offense are carrying us. Not a lot of sacks, but it happens. We're back on the road again. We've got another tough opponent. We've got the Dallas Cowboys. They're coming up a huge loss where they got absolutely smacked around by the Eagles, and that generally happens on the first game of the season, no matter what the Cowboys try to do. We're not going to change the schemes, but if you're unaware of the schemes, we got them in the New York Giants West Coast spread. Really like that playbook in Quick Sim, and seems to be doing pretty well in Slow Sim. We got the Seattle Disguise 3-4. We'll hang around with that one, see what happens. Might have to change that. In Quick Sim, the Seattle 3-4 under has been working real well. So, we give up some points here to the Cowboys. We might change things. As far as loadout goes, like the 3-4 play sheet, not really into stopping the run. I gotta be honest, guys. And then I'd rather have Island Kings here. So we have Ground Guardians and Island Kings. Of course, we want Field General. We'll try to pick up the other one when we can play it. Dashing Dots. Move the Chains. We possibly go with that one. Or do we go with Throw on the Run? I would like to build this up, but I think we'll go with Move the Chains. That's pretty solid. Could do better. Gotta get some of those up. We'll do I'm sorry, I got a little sniffle this morning. I woke up very early in the morning. It's 3:59. I get up early to do this stuff. A little bit of a sniffle. Cold around here. Snow. But anyway, we're going to do these mini games, and then we'll get some upgrades and get out of here. All right, so we got a few upgrades here. Good to see Malik Neighbors. He's up to an 89. A little bit of a boost there. That's looking good. And then we have Evan Neal and Dylan Bellinger. Not bad. For offensive linemen, I always go with their highest one. It'll take forever for them to get real high overall if you have to build them in a certain scheme. I don't build my players in the scheme. Try to build them as fast as possible or with the best scheme. So, there you go. Cowboys gotta do some of their shit, but we're in it. Let's see what the Cowboys are in. Actually, see if they stick with what they're going to be in. They were Cincinnati West Coast spread, San Francisco 4-3 cover 3. Well, they got lit the fuck up in that defense. So they might change that, or they might change that offense. Depending. So that could change for them, but we'll see. If anything, they're probably just gonna scheme change and then go from there. But yeah, they gave up 35 points and they scored 28. So no. All right, let's get into this. All right, with the Cowboys open the game with the ball, we get them to this 3rd and 6, and Brian Burns is going to get this sack, and we're going to see our boys, Cam Scadaboo, the Scat Man, and Jackson Dart. Let's go.
Is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Giants.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of
17 yards on that play. First down, Giants.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Giants.
On the play fake, here's Dart. He'll step up and run. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
That's
first and 10.
Giants first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Neighbors in motion. On play action, it is Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. That's good for a Giants first down.
First down, New York.
They motion a receiver right. On first down, it's Scatterboo. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll go again with Scatterboo. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. They'll run. It's Scatterboo. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on second and goal. In motion, it's Robinson. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on fourth and goal.
Well, a little bit of a weird call there. I'm not sure I'm a fan of running the ball there as much as they did in the red zone, but we are going to take our 3 points. It was a really good drive. Hopefully we can do another one of those and finish it off with a touchdown, but a good opening score here. We'll take the 3 points and the lead, and the boys look good. Not them boys, but our boys. 3 plays in their second drive. The Cowboys trying to answer back. 3rd and 7. Dak's going to scramble out. Going to throw this one incomplete, and we're getting this ball back. Let's go get ourselves a touchdown, boys.
Here and then head home 2-0. Man, this season takes on a very different tone.
There's no question. And Mike, am I crazy though? I could make an argument that I'd rather play the away games early in the season. We're fresh. We're not beat up. We don't have a roster that's depleted, getting a lot of new guys into it. When you get into the meat of the season, middle to back end, there's a lot of new guys playing for the first time. Practices are a little shorter. Travel's a little bit harder. You're not feeling as good. So if they can somehow get 2 early road wins here, knowing that now there's a lot of home games as the season unfolds, I actually think they could be doing themselves a favor.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it second down and 12 to go. On the give, Scatterboo. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Deron Bland with the tackle. Third and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
What a throw on third down from Jackson Dart, finding Bryce Ford Wheaton on a deep pass. And we're going to take a 10-point lead here in Dallas. Offense is looking good. This is another drive, our second drive, that started deep in our own territory, and we were able to pay it off with points. So looking real good. Dude, I love this offensive playbook for the Giants.
Dallas, the Giants, their fans don't stand rebuilds very often. Always feels a different pressure in this division to be one of the best teams in the league every year.
And it's just such a fun division. And last year with Washington turning it around so quickly, Jayden Daniels and Dan Quinn, what a great story that was. And then, of course, with Philadelphia, the eventual Super Bowl champs. Clearly, towards the end of the season, it was pretty evident, at least to all of us, that they were the best team, and that's exactly how things played out. So if you're at the bottom looking up, unlike some of these other divisions where you say, okay, maybe I'm not as far behind as it feels, in the NFC East, Mike, there's just not a lot of easy wins in your division, especially if you're the Giants.
We talk about history, and sometimes people go back 5 or 10 years. I just think back to the generations of great matchups amongst these teams. Greg, when any one of these teams goes to visit the other one, it feels like a historic NFL game because of the legacy. That, to me, is why the NFC East is one of the sexiest divisions in all of sports, not just the NFL.
Oh, absolutely. And it has more of kind of like a college football vibe, right? There's rivalries. The fans kind of they hate each other. They're yelling at each other. They're throwing things at the field. It has a little bit more of a college arch enemy, arch rival type of vibe. And I think that's why it's so fun to football fans all across the league. Whether you're a fan of a team in the East or not, when those two teams are on and they're playing each other.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Dexter Lawrence getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
On second down, it's Dak. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Third and long.
Incomplete. The coverage by Bobby O'Connor.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's out wide to Williams. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
A 53-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good, and the Cowboys are on the board. It's now 10-3.
Decent drive there by the Cowboys to cut this down to 7. I mean, that Brandon Aubrey guy is good from anywhere. He's an absolute weapon, especially if you have him in fantasy football. But let's see if we can extend this lead again.
Huge event. Green Bay crushed it with all the folks around the stadium in Lambeau, and some big names will be tied to that draft forever. A couple of the rookies that you've watched that are just sticking out in your mind, interested to see how they fit in the league as this season gets going.
Yeah, you know, obviously so much attention around the quarterback position. Cam Ward goes number 1, and then obviously with Shador and all the conversations around that as the draft unfolded. But I I think a guy that's going to be fun to watch when you talk about fit, I think you look at Ashton Genty. He gets drafted by Vegas. He's now with the Raiders. Pete Carroll. It kind of has the feel of, is he his Marshawn Lynch? Is he the bell cow back, under center, Geno Smith, play action, set up that run game, play good defense? This feels like the early path Pete Carroll took when he took over in Seattle and turned them into a Super Bowl champion. So I'm not saying Genty's Marshawn Lynch, but he certainly feels like that's the fit the Raiders were going for when they took him with their first-round pick.
Hey, let me ask you about Travis Hunter. Of course, the Heisman winner, Colorado, great play both sides of the ball as a receiver and a corner. You know, Greg, it's hard to come in this league and play well on one side of the ball. Is it realistic to think you may see him on both offense and defense?
That's the million-dollar question, and I think to start, you have to say, okay, let's hang our hat on something. And I think when you look at the league, where is it harder to find impactful players? I believe it's harder to find impactful.
Well, we're going to go for it on 4th and 1. I think that was a bit of a bad spot if you ask me, but we couldn't challenge it. Stop there on 4th and 1 on the QB dive. Jackson Dart just gets absolutely manhandled here by Quentin Williams. So turnover on downs, and that's usually not a good thing because in Madden, when you have a turnover on downs, even if it's a missed kick, it kind of boosts the morale of the offense, and they tend to score after those situations.
What I would do, but I think it's going to be very interesting to see how fast and how big of a role on both sides they give Hunter early in his rookie year.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Prescott on first down. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, they need 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Dak to throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Now Prescott under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Prescott. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys.
I thought we were going to have him there on 3rd down, but Dak kind of moves out of the way, avoids the sack, finds Pickens, and they're going to tie the game here. But we're going to have plenty of time to try and take the lead with a nice 2-minute drill here. I did say they were probably going to score after failing to convert that 4th down. That usually happens, but we have a chance here to score going into halftime, and we get the ball coming out of half, so we can double up here. Well, this is going to be short-lived because we get to a 3rd and 8, 3 plays into this drive, and we're going to have to throw it away, punt the ball back, and you can see Dak's 12 for 15 for 96 yards. They're in the Bengals offense. It's a pretty good offense. 1st down, they take a sack, and then this half's going to pretty much end with them waving the white flag, running here on 3rd and 13. They do punt the ball back, but we're going to jump to the beginning of the 2nd half where we have Cam Scatterboo, 9 rushes for 42 yards, 4.6 yards to carry. So let's see if we can take a lead here, opening the 2nd half.
We're all even at 10 as this drive begins. 1st and 10. And let's Let's give him about 4 on that one. Donovan Ezaraku there to make the play.
Tackled at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's to Robinson. He's got it. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
A gain of 17 yards. And
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Flushed to his left. He keeps it himself. And they'll take this down inside the 35. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, New York.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
16 more yards.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Once again, in Scatterboo. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and goal, New York.
Here's a run. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
5-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. Out to his right, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Jackson Dart, touchdown, Giants. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
Well, that's how you finish off a drive right there. Jackson Dart, he's got some legs. He's an exciting player, an exciting white. 7 plays, 74 yards, almost 4 minutes. We cap it off here with a field goal to take a 17-10 lead, opening the 2nd half. Let's see if we can hold him here and get this ball back.
We'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Dak to throw. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd and short. Prescott. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Prescott to his main man Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a 1st down.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
It just seems like whenever they need a
46-yard
big
line.
play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 21 more yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33.
Again, Prescott to the air. Quick shot caught by Colbert on the slant. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 20.
On the give, it's Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain.
Now
on the
a
play.
3rd and
Makes it
2.
3rd and 2.
On the play fake, Dak. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think if you're willing to throw it there, it tells us everything we need to know about the decision coming up here on 4th down. He didn't have anything available, threw it away, and I think in this part of the field, you got to really think hard about going for it.
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Gain of 20.
A big play there on 4th down. good for an even 20.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
Third and goal for Prescott. And he's in. Jalen Tolbert. Touchdown, Dallas. Looking to throw. It's Dart. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up third down.
Third and 8.
Here's Dart. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline. He's able to extend this drive.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
13
A pickup
yards
there
on the
of
play.
13. First down, Giants.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing is Dart. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
At the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
A give out of the gun, and it's Scatterboot. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
That's another Giants first down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
First down.
On play action, it is Dart. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
A run straight ahead, that's Scatterboot. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Honestly, I thought Jackson Dart had 2 targets there. He could have thrown that ball to. Maybe he felt like they couldn't get the first down. I also thought he could have ran for the first down, but he throws the ball away, and we're going to take a 3-point lead here, 20-17, with 10 minutes left in this game. It's kind of scary because the Dallas Cowboys got weapons, and they got a really good playbook. They just haven't put it together yet, so hopefully we can hold them here. We got a good defense, and we can get out of here with a win on the road, start 2-0.
We'll begin at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out first down and 10. Prescott now. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that
It's
one.
a gain of 11. That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. This pass right side caught by Lana. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47.
On play action, here's Dak. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. From the 38 now, here's second down and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
A gain of 4 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Behind the line of
The
scrimmage.
key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
3rd and 7, they go for the end zone shot, knocked away, and now they have a chance to tie this game. 6:07 left, and it's our turn to see if we can take a lead here with a field goal or a touchdown. Let's see what happens.
The Giants offense and running back Cam Scattaboo headed out for their next possession. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Dart. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down. It's a gain of 6.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 36.
To the air once more is Dart. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. It is 3rd and 10. Throwing again, Dart. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Donovan is a rocker, working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career.
All right, not good, Jim. Couldn't convert another third down on that drive. 22 for 29 for Dak, 202 passing, 2 passing touchdowns. They have a chance here with 3:21 left in the game to take a lead, whether that's field goal, touchdown. Got to hold them again.
One step ahead of the defense. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Well, just a huge sack there on first down. 3rd and 24 after a failed screen pass to the wide receiver. Dak tries to scramble up the middle, only gets 4 yards. We're going to call a timeout. They're deep in their own territory, and we're going to get this ball with great field position and a chance to take the lead late in this game.
And they'll start with 1st and 10.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
A quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A gain of 2.
They'll drop to throw. Open man, that's Slayton. And he will score. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York.
Was just a huge play there, a huge call. Jackson Dart finds Darius Slayton on the blown coverage. Cowboys probably selling out to stop the run. They had to, and we're going to take a 7-point lead late in this game, very late in this game. Let's see if we can hold these Cowboys and get out of here with a 27-20 victory on the road against a division opponent.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
To throw is Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
1st down.
Again, Prescott to the air. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another Cowboys 1st down.
They'll throw again. Dak. That's complete to Blue. Here comes 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
To the air again. Prescott. Got a screen set up for Blue. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
That's another Cowboys.
Prescott again. There's that man again. Another catch. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's Dak to throw.
At the 30-yard line.
A throw on the move is caught. The game hanging in the balance and a critical 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He's got his man. It's Pickens. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. That's caught by Tolbert right side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Prescott now. And he'll just chuck this one to the sideline. Receiver in the area, so no grounding, but it's 3rd down.
Coverage by Andrew Phillips.
Now Prescott. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal.
And the Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal.
Dak to throw. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Well, you couldn't hold this offense down for long, and this playbook that they're in, they tie it up. There's like 3 seconds left. We really don't have much of a chance here. This game's looking like it's going to overtime. Devastating late touchdown we just gave up to the Cowboys, and hopefully we can pull this one out in overtime.
Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So a road win here for the Giants. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0.
Holy shit, that was an insane ending. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. They'll be talking about this one for a long time. I'm sure, well, all week on Dallas radio and Giants radio. Hey, the refs are going to refs. The Cowboys are going to cowboy. And that was that was a cowboy ending if I've ever seen one. The Giants are starting 2-0. Jackson Dart, Cam Skattebo, the Scat Man, 2-0 to start this season. Dude, I love this Giants playbook. Have I said that before? Because I do. All right, big win here for the Giants. 30-27. Let's check this box score for y'all and get you out of here. Start with the Cowboys. Dak Prescott, 223 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. He did take 5 sacks, 32 for 44 for 72%. They had no run game whatsoever. I mean, they are in the Bengals playbook. CeeDee Lamb, 10 for 93. 10 carries, we 10 catches, and we kept him to 93 yards. That's pretty good. It's good tackling right there. Tolbert, 7 for 54 and 2. Ferguson, 4 for 53. Pickens, 4 for 46. And defensively, they got 2 sacks on us for Quinnen Williams and Donovan Ezeraku. No interceptions, which is great to see. And let's take a look at the Giants here. Jackson Dart, 245 yards, 2 touchdowns. He took 2 sacks, 19 for 25 for 76%. Cam Skattebo, the Scat Man, 18 carries, 101 yards. Jackson Dart, 6 for 47. God, he's so exciting. Darius Slayton, 2 for 79 and a touchdown. Bryce Ford Wheaton with the 1 catch for 53. Don't pick him up this week in fantasy. He's not going to do anything. Wan'Dale Robinson, 5 for 40. It feeds the slot for sure in this scheme. 4 for 35 for Malik Neighbors. 4 for 23 for Theo. 2 for 15 for Cam. And defensively, 2 sacks for Brian Burns. 1 for Abdul Carter. 1 for Sexy Dexy. And Micah McFadden and Darius Alexander both share a sack and no interceptions. Great to see. We'll take a look at our stats for the season so far through 2 games. No interceptions for Jackson Dart. 4 touchdowns passing, 552 yards. That's 276 a game. Cam, almost 100 yards. We're at 92 a game. That's good to see. And receiving wise, Malik Neighbors, 11 receptions, 147 yards, 73 a game. Wan'Dale Robinson, 14 for 141. That's 70.5 a game with 2 touchdowns. And then Darius Slayton, he's got 5 for 85 and a touchdown. Good to see. Our leading tackler is Micah McFadden. Of course, Brian Burns is now our sack leader at 2.5, and we have no interceptions on the season yet. So that's a great win. So excited about that one. And who are we taking on next? We are taking on Kansas City. Love to see it. All right, so if you want all the best quick sim, slow sim tips, join this community. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all your likes, comments, questions, any interaction I can get from you. It helps me, especially if you boost this video, like this video, anything. Yeah, let me hear how I can improve these games, this series. I love to hear from you guys. So thank you for watching. See you very soon for week 3 versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Have a good one. Peace.